Mistake. Things happen. Lesson to be learned.
10 months later.
New tonight, the teenager was charged in a deadly crash that took the life of a mother and 3 children in Renton, pleaded not guilty today.
Who had run a red light at 112 miles per hour.
What? Unless motherfucking Lauren London just called your phone and said, come over here and get this pussy. This gonna be your one and only opportunity. That's the only way I can see you going 112, my nigga. Before we start, like the video, bro. I'm already having a bad day. Don't get me even more mad.
You were driving?
Ooh, deadly driver. He crashed?
Monday, May 8th, 2023.
Don't be knowing how to
Renton,
drive.
Washington. The police receive a call about a vehicle accident at an intersection and officers are dispatched to the scene. What no one could have predicted were the future consequences caused by the person responsible for the accident. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Okay, Tyler. He said we need to blame the drivers and teachers. They be the motherfuckers just giving the green slip to anybody.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Send it to you guys.
They did the same to me. That's how I know.
It looks like this guy was going too fast.
Can't really
I
take
took my driver's test. I ain't never even drove a car before I took my driver's test in school, and they still passed me. I damn near crashed and more shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's still
I know.
on the roadway, but that dude was hauling by.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have fun.
All right, appreciate it.
In shock right now. I just got.
they be passing
You were
anybody.
driving?
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody need aid? Who else was in the
No.
car?
Just me.
You're by yourself?
Yeah, and then the other driver is right over there. No, okay.
Okay. You wait right here, okay? Just have a seat.
Okay.
And who was driving this one?
I was running over.
Were you by yourself?
Yes, sir.
You want to see
He
fire?
know he guilty.
You want fire to come evaluate you? Someone
No,
said that
no,
you-
I'm fine. They kept saying I had a concussion. I'm fine.
You been drinking?
No.
47. Start fire. Do you need fire?
That
If you
is.
need aid,
No? Okay.
you're not going anywhere. Take the backpack off.
Oh, what's
You were
that, your
driving?
mom?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Driver's license, registration, insurance.
Everything else is fine. I could text my insurance.
W mom.
Let me grab
New
one and then I'll...
Hold that nigga accountable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then do you have your driver's license, insurance, registration?
I have my driver's license. My registration is in my glove box.
Okay. And you said...
I can text you. I have it on my phone. My insurance agent. I had them actually about a month ago email it to me. So let me just try to find it.
Damn. Oh my god. That was your car, buddy?
I just live. Well, I was coming from his house, but I live not too far from here.
right there.
Yeah.
You guys were all hanging out?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were on your way home?
Yes, I was on my way home at the time.
Where's your registration?
It's in my glove box.
Can I grab it?
Yes. You may.
You have it like on cell phone maybe? Okay. Sorry, where did you say the registration was there, brother?
So on the back, it's like on the
That's
back
a nice
wall.
car too. What's that, an AMG? That's a nice car.
And you're John?
Yes, I am.
Yep. Okay.
Both drivers involved in the crash were okay and their vehicles did not appear to be badly damaged.
Okay.
Friends of
I
the
ain't no
person who
damn
had been hit, along with parents of the responsible driver, were present at the scene. Despite the circumstances, the situation was calm, but that didn't mean the officers weren't going to take action. They needed statements and recordings to issue the proper citations. What no one expected was that everything the authorities did would turn out to be in vain.
That's your insurance?
Yes, I have my insurance card. It's just the digital version of it.
Did you say you have your license somewhere?
Yes, I do.
Can I grab that?
Right here. What happened? So I made a full
See,
stop.
this couldn't be me. I couldn't be at this whole crime scene just sitting down, cops talking to me. Because, nigga, if I crash into somebody, I ain't gonna lie. Unless it's a bad, really bad, impacted, deadly crash where I done broke both of my kneecaps, I can't even move no more. Nigga, unless it's like that, I'm doing the dash. You know, you gonna have to, hey, driver, I'm sorry I bumped into you. Maybe I was on my phone, but I'm hit and run. Simple. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'll tell you the truth. But I'm a good driver. I don't really get in the crashes. But I'm just saying if I did type shit. You know?
Stop at this turn right here.
You gotta chase me.
I was coming out here towards there.
To 108?
Yep.
Okay.
To go out to 108, and then 208, and I made a stop. I turned. I saw light.
You stopped?
Yeah, I made a full stop.
Yeah, okay.
At the line, and I looked, and by the time I got out there was just a pair of lights, and they were going so fast. I tried to put it in reverse, and try to get backwards. But by the time I put it in reverse and go backwards, it was already gone. And it hit me in the back. I just tried to get out of the way.
So you tried to like, move forward at the time? Or?
Yeah.
So, okay.
I was just trying to get out of the way as quick as possible. And by the time it hit me, it just hit. And I'm sorry, I'm just in a bit of a frantic.
Well, I'm sure
you sound nervous.
Whacked your head possibly on something. That's why I'm getting
I full
yeah.
On the steering wheel, and I was just kind of all over the place.
Go to the hospital, buddy.
And I'm
Take your
so
ass to the
sorry
hospital.
with my retelling of this. It's just it's a lot for me.
But you came to a stop there.
Yeah, I came to a full stop. I came to a full stop.
Okay.
Here's the.
That's the insurance.
But if you came to a full stop, your front piece must have been hanging out a little bit. Like you must have been you must have been too far past the stop sign. If he was coming on the road and hit you like this, you know what I'm saying? Is that what you talking about? Because you must have been sticking out. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, because if you was really behind the stop sign, ain't no way he going. Yeah.
Talk to your son first, and then I'm just gonna grab both insurance because they're both on.
But I mean, he still was speeding though.
Okay, what happened?
I was going down this way. I was leaving the 24-hour fitness. I saw an open road. I was definitely going above speed limit 25.
I don't have the money.
I'm not sure, I was not looking.
If you had to guess.
40, 50.
Okay.
He turned out, he's pulling in, and he's kind of stopped in the middle of the road when he saw me. So I'm swerving like side to side to see if I can get across, like if I can get around him.
Yep.
And he pulls out more forward this way. I try to go around this way. I hit him with
Try to go
that.
like and around this way.
Around this way because
And
he's
then
in the
you made
middle of the
contact
road.
with his
Made contact
the
with
rear
back.
quarter. Okay.
Well, that's not what he said, buddy. These are two different stories. So who's lying here? See, that's the thing about car crashes. Motherfuckers they gonna try to tell their side of the story to make it seem like they was in the wrong. I mean, they was in the right. You know what I'm saying? The other person was in the wrong. And so that's how I knew it was gonna go like this too, bro. So we just gotta check the cameras or some shit. Somebody lying. You feel me? Somebody lying.
Any broken bones on him either? Okay.
Someone said he may have like hit his head somewhere.
Yeah. So this is taken from this vantage point of this property looking this way.
The responsible driver admitted to traveling between 45 and 50 miles an hour in a 20-mile-per-hour zone, leaving the other driver no time to react and avoid the collision, causing the accident. It's important to note that the person behind all of this, Chase Jones, was not a first-time offender when it came to speeding. He already had a record for driving recklessly, which included a crash earlier that year in January. The 17-year-old didn't seem to grasp the danger of his driving, and the authorities were forced to warn him before something even worse happened.
That's why I'm gonna leave y'all with this advice, bro. Make sure you remember this, bro. It might be people. You might be a good driver. You might be the best motherfucking driver in the world, nigga. You might be. But there's always somebody else on the road that can't drive. So that's why you always need to keep yourself safe. Whenever you come into an intersection, bro, always have your foot on the brake, bro. Don't be speeding through no intersection. I don't care if your light is green. It could always be another person that's coming this way and they on their phone, they high, they done fell asleep, they ain't get no sleep last night, bro. I done seen it all, bro. It's always somebody else that can't drive, so you got to keep yourself safe. It's not about if you can drive or not.
So long as I said I'm not exactly fast.
Mistake. Things happen. Lessons to be learned. Always learn, right?
Nobody's hurt.
Right.
These are cars.
Luckily, they not hurt.
Your wife took us coming.
He wasn't going too fast.
Just so you know.
It's an insurance problem now.
Yeah, I get it. So, if you guys can just hang around, you just gotta sign the form, and then once it's done, you're good to go. Because I think you said you live just down there. Yeah. Okay.
Right across the street from school.
Okay, guys. Well,
Okay.
I'm glad your son's okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yep.
10 months later.
New tonight, the teenager was charged in a deadly crash that took the life of a mother and 3 children in Renton pleaded not guilty today.
18-year-old Chase Jones made that plea from his hospital bed, still recovering from the injuries he suffered in the crash last month. He also faced the families of the 3 children killed, just 12 and 13 years old.
With the
10 months later, my nigga. You was just in a, okay, when we just saw that car crash, you was in one, not even less than a year before that. And then they let you go. They said, all right, bro, go ahead. And then 10 months later, not even a year later, you get another one. Oh, revoke this nigga driver's license forever, bro. Don't ever let him drive another car a day in his life.
Accident report now completed. The officers closed the case. Unfortunately, Chase would not learn from this incident, and only a year later, the teenager would once again be responsible for a crash. Where this time, he endangered an entire family's lives. Andrea Smith Hudson, Matilda Wilcoxon, Eloise Wilcoxon, and Boyd Buster Brown were found dead following a crash caused by Chase Daniel Jones, who had run a red light at 112 miles per hour.
What? 100? My nigga, what are you going 100 for? Bro, my nigga. It ain't no goddamn reason in the world to be going 100. Unless motherfucking Lauren London just called your phone and said, come over here and get this pussy. This gonna be your one and only opportunity. That's the only way I can see you going 112, my nigga. If it ain't that, you do not need to be going 112, bro. What the hell?
According to authorities, Jones was seen speeding once again, where this time he was weaving through traffic using the turning lane to pass other vehicles. Videos and images are solid evidence of the speed the teenager reached in the new Audi A5 with no signs of braking, and the collision was unavoidable.
That's where y'all messed up. Y'all bought this nigga a new car. Y'all bought him a new, what'd he say, Audi i8 or some shit? Bro, get this nigga some slow shit, bro. Get him some, like, why y'all buying him an Audi, bro?
Worst case scenario became a reality. Yet Chase showed absolutely no remorse. In court, where Jones appeared via a video call from the hospital, he faced charges of 4 counts of vehicular homicide, 2 counts of vehicular assault, and 1 charge of reckless driving. The victims' families testified the teenager had not reached out in any way to express sympathy or regret in the month that led up to the trial. He appeared completely indifferent, uninterested, and at times even seemed to suppress a laugh during the proceedings, showing...
What? Oh my God. This nigga do not care. Oh, what? He was laughing? Oh my God. Oh. He was laughing. Oh. He was what, bro?
No understanding of the gravity of the crash and the deaths of the children and their mother. Chase's defense attorney, Brad Barshi, argued in court that his client wasn't a murderer, claiming that it was just a stupid mistake by the teen driving above the speed limit. This argument became absurd, as if it had truly been a stupid mistake, he wouldn't have committed the same offense 3 times in under a year.
But we also want to give a few other messages of hope. We believe in a divine creator. We believe in a loving Heavenly Father who has given us all that we need to be able to face a trial like this or any trial that you might face. He's given us His Son, Jesus Christ. We have the message of hope through His gospel, the good news. We believe that families can be forever. We really believe that, and we look forward to being reunited with Andrea, Matilda, Eloise, and Buster some bright and beautiful day as we try to follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. We believe in unconditional forgiveness, and we pray and we plead for you to pray for the young man who caused this terrible accident. And pray for his family.
My nigga, I don't care. He don't need no more forgiveness. What you mean you believe in Nigga, he already been forgiven. You see what he did. We can't keep forgiving people like this, bro. That's the same thing when they lock people up, like after they smoke somebody and then they let them out and then they go smoke somebody else. Why? Come on. Y'all knew what type of person he was, bro. He doesn't care. He was crazy. And bro, right here is the same.
God loves him, and we want the best for him.
There was overwhelming evidence that proved Chase's guilt, yet the judge would set his bail at only $100,000 and recommended home monitoring if the amount was paid. In the end, Chase Jones was found not guilty on charges of vehicular homicide.
No. Let me have a talk with the judge real quick. Did we just watch the same video, Judge? I don't think we did, bro. I don't think we watched it. So y'all must have showed him some different shit, bro. Because I just seen what happened. That was obviously vehicular homicide right there, bro. My nigga. Yeah, y'all being too easy on him, bro. The judge must be his uncle or some shit. He gotta have some type of relationship with the judge. Cause that ain't no, that ain't right, bro. That must have been a typo. Nah. My nigga, how do you get found not guilty when the evidence is right there? The video is right there. Man, oh man, oh man. And then they said his bond at 100,000. They said his bond at 100,000. They didn't bought him an Audi, so you know they got the money to bond his ass out. They got that 10,000. You feel me? And then all he need is home monitoring, bro. He gonna be back in the wheel in no time, bro. I promise his ass gonna be back on the road, bro. Oh my God, bro. Sometimes I don't get the court system, but it is what it is, man. RIP to them 3 people that died in that situation. Take his license away, bro. Never give it back to him. You're banned from driving, bro. Shit, I'm a ban you personally, bro. Even if the court don't do it, I'm a ban you, bro. And if I catch you on the road, if I ever see you on the road, it's gonna be a problem. What's your name, James? It's gonna be a problem, bro. I'm personally banning you, bro. Don't get back in that wheel again. All right? All right. Hey, man, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and drop a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications. And we're going to catch y'all in the next one.